In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice have been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. This notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. Let's stand for an invocation from Councilman Durkins, please.
Lord, we ask you to protect our first responders, fire, police, rescue squad. Amen.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Here.
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 Okay, next we have the approval of the minutes of the regular session meeting on January 16th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Next, we have the approval of the minutes for the work and executive session meeting on February 6th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Abstain.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Next, we have two proclamations. The first one is for Youth Art Month. I can never do that. Let me just read it into the record. Whereas art education contributes powerful education benefits to all elementary, middle, and secondary school students, including the following. Art education develops student creative problem-solving and critical thinking abilities. Art education teaches sensitivity to beauty, order, and other expressive qualities. Art education gives students a deeper understanding of multicultural values and benefits. Art education reinforces and brings to life what students learn in other subjects. Art education interrelates student learning in art production, art history, art criticism, and aesthetics. Whereas our national leaders acknowledge the necessity of including art expression in all student education, whereas March is officially recognized as Youth Art Month, I endorse the observance of Youth Art Month and encourage and support the quality school art programs for our children and our youth. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Paul Mirabelli, do endorse March 2018 as Youth Art Month. Can we get a motion and a second on that, please?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
None opposed? Proclamation is passed. Next, we also have a proclamation for the Court-Appointed Special Advocate of Union County Day. They're known as CASA, and I believe we have a representative here tonight for that. Okay. Let me just read the resolution. Whereas the Borough of Mountainside in New Jersey recognizes the problem of child abuse and neglect and is committed to helping its victims. And whereas Court-Appointed Advocates, CASA, of Union County recruits, trains, supports, and supervises community volunteers as advocates for children who have been removed from their homes due to neglect and abuse. Whereas CASA volunteers ensure children's best interests remain the priority while working towards establishing a safe, stable, and permanent home for each child served. Whereas CASA has a record of public service protecting the safety and well-being of Union County's foster children, defending them from harm, and ensuring they are provided with the court-ordered services that they need. Whereas CASA establishes and maintains effective relationships with the family court, the Division of Child Protection and Permanency, Child Placement Review Board, Office of the Public Defender, legal aid, and other child-serving agencies and institutions in order to create a cooperative environment in which to meet the best needs of our children. Now therefore, I, Paul N. Mirabelli, the mayor of Mountainside, do hereby proclaim February 20th, 2018 as court-appointed special advocate, excuse me, of Union County in the borough of Mountainside, and urge all residents to become aware of the work and mission of CASA of Union County. Let it be known that we support the education efforts to raise awareness of the CASA program at the local level and the need for community members to provide a voice for the children in foster care. So we have a motion and a second on that?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Proclamation is passed. I'd like to present this to the people that are here tonight from CASA.
Who's that?
This one.
Camera, okay, pictures. Why don't we get a picture then?
Come on, Nancy, up front.
Everybody in there?
You have a scarf.
Thank you for the work you guys do. It's great.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
We have a policy in Mountainside, though, when we give out a proclamation, we don't make you stay for the rest of the meeting if you don't want to. You certainly are welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, but we wouldn't be insulted if you did not.
This is a tough sell.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, back to the mundane resolutions.
One more.
No, the Patriot Pen contest, we're gonna have a hold for next month,
Okay.
okay? Thank you, Bob. Next, we have Resolution 32-2018. Len?
This resolution authorizes temporary appropriations under NJSA 40A:4-19, which allows for the transfer of funds for the year 2018, as recommended by the Borough's Chief Financial Officer Jill Good, in the amount of $22,500.
Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
moved.
Yeah, we got a second?
Second.
Okay, poll the council.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 33-2018. Renee?
Under NJSA 40A:5-21, municipalities can establish, increase, decrease, or delete petty cash funds within the borough. This resolution, as recommended by the Borough Chief Financial Officer Jill Good, will increase the petty cash fund for the Director of Recreation, Frank Masella, from $50 to $100, pending approval of the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Okay, Wendy, Resolution 34-2018.
Under that same statute, NJSA 40A:5-21, CFO Jill Good recommends the petty cash fund for the fire department in the amount of $100 be deleted, again pending the approval of the New Jersey DCA.
Second.
Motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 35-2018.
Yes. Having the need to replace the present code inspector's vehicle, this resolution will authorize building code official Jerry Eager to purchase one 2018 Ford Escape SE through the Morris County Cooperative Pricing Council under contract 15-C in the total amount of $22,107. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Just for the audience edification, I'd like to reiterate, this is replacing an existing vehicle that's been beyond its useful life and has been costing us some money in maintenance. So this is just a replacement. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 36-2018.
Resolution 36-2018, at the recommendation of the Borough Court Clerk At the recommendation of the Borough Court Administrator, Cindy West, this resolution welcomes Eileen Keating to our borough's family of employees. It's going to be filling a vacant post of Deputy Court Administrator at an annual salary of $47,000 with full benefits beginning a 90-day probationary period effective January 29th, 2018. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Also, as I understand it, this annual salary is the same salary as the Deputy Court Administrator that she's replacing.
That's correct. That's correct.
Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 37-2018.
This resolution authorizes the appropriation of $300 to the fundraising committee of 2018 project graduation for the purpose of a drug and alcohol-free party immediately following the June 19th graduation from Governor Livingston High School.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. And again, this is something that the council has been supporting for a long period of time. I know when both Council President Turner and my son, who's now, what are they, 24, 25, 26? I
25.
forget. They also were involved in this program. It really is a great program to have the kids have a lot of fun, and they are very strict to make sure that it is drug and alcohol free. So please, poll the council.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 38-2018. Wendy?
Having received overpayments for 2 police outside pay jobs, this resolution will authorize the CFO to refund the following amounts. 1, Danfoss Inc., Baltimore, Maryland, for $168.19. 2, P&A Construction Inc., Colonia, New Jersey, for $94.88.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 39, thank you, -2018. Deanna?
This resolution approves the appointment of our current Animal Control Solutions LLC to handle all animal control issues with the Borough of Mountainside effective March 1st, 2018 through March 1st, 2020, at an annual cost of $15,480.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 40-2018. Keith?
Resolution 40-2018, this resolution will authorize the borough's police chief, Alan Adonesio, to apply for the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the 2017, is that correct, 2017, or should that be 2018? Jim? Should that be 2017 in the grant for 40-2018, or 2017?
Yes.
2017?
Yes.
Okay, just want to be sure.
The previous year.
Okay,
How
so...
much was issued on the previous year?
Okay, so for the 2017
That's
Highway
for this
Safety Grant
year.
Program, under HSF 2017, Mountainside Borough, -00023, in the awarded amount of $5,642.65 of funds collected from fines and penalties imposed within the safe corridor zone of Route 22 in Mountainside. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 41-2018. Glenn?
This resolution will permit the Fire Chief, Anthony Pecorelli, to apply for the New Jersey State Volunteer Fire Assistance Grant Program, whereby this application approval is effective January 31st, 2018.
We have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Glenn, do you know what they're applying for on the grant?
Treat that, I do not.
No, I don't know. It's an amount from the fire service that they might use towards a new chief's car or revamping a chief's car that they're going to get shortly.
Okay. All right, very good. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peckman?
Yes.
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 Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 42-2018. Wendy?
Having received numerous overpayments from certain banks, this resolution will authorize Borough Chief's Financial Officer Jill Good to issue refunds to the following banks for various blocks and lots. CoreLogic, Coppell, Texas, in the amount of $149,777.29 for 45 accounts. Wells Fargo Bank, Des Moines, Iowa, for $36,785.89 for 11 accounts.
We have a
Second.
motion, do we have a second? Second. This represents a number of individuals who came in and prepaid their taxes before the end of 2017, and as a result, their banks paid the taxes also, so we're refunding the money back to the banks that paid those. But these represent prepayment of taxes at the end of the year. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peckman?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 43-2018. Glenn?
Thank you. Following the Federal Tax Reform Act signed into law December 22nd, 2017, which limit New Jersey property tax deductions to $10,000, and any state for that matter. This resolution will show council support of legislation introduced by U.S. Representatives Leonard Lance and Josh Gottheimer to allow property tax owners to deduct their entire 2018 property tax against their 2017 federal income taxes.
We have a
Second.
motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peckman?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 44-2018.
Yes, at the request and reimbursement from the Mountainside Board of Education, this resolution will approve the appointment of an additional school crossing guard on the property of Beechwood School in the parking lot for 1 hour each morning under supervision of the Chief of Police. So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Councilwoman Peckman?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 45-2018. Keith?
Resolution 45-2018, the mayor and council have determined the need for a traffic study along Mountain Avenue, New Providence Road, and in the vicinity of Route 22 within the borough. Having received 3 bid proposals, Borough Engineer Mike Disco and Borough Planner John Chadwick recommend NV5, Inc., in Parsippany, New Jersey, to be contracted in the amount of $14,146 for the study to begin following the approval of this resolution. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we second. Attorney Post, would you just expand a little bit as to what this is actually we're approving tonight?
Yes, Mayor. The traffic study is going to encompass essentially the entire town. And there are going to be traffic counts taken at the intersections where we are experiencing, and that is almost every intersection or major intersection in town, where we are experiencing congestion, especially during the morning and evening rush hours during the week. And then the purpose of the traffic study is for the expert to look for solutions to some of the congestion problems that we have been experiencing for the last several years, and come back with recommendations to the mayor and council.
Thank you, John. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Zerkis?
Yes.
Councilwoman French-Cakamon?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 46-2018.
Having received payment for tax sale certificate number 11-00073 for Block 5.09, Lot 1, in the amount of $199,688.52, and Borough Tax Collector Jill Good recommends that the total amount be issued to Phoenix Funding Incorporated, Mountainside, New Jersey, upon receipt of the original certificate.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Zerkis?
Yes.
Councilwoman French-Cakamon?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, next we have the second reading on ordinance 1262-2018 with public input. Deanna?
Yes, an ordinance amending Chapter 10, Section 1.14, Section B of the Code of the Borough of Mountainside, New Jersey regarding membership fees for the use of the Mountainside Community Pool. This ordinance is stating that the full pool fees will not be going up this year. They will remain the same as last year.
Have a second?
Second.
Any public participation specifically with respect to ordinance 1262-2018?
Seeing no public input, this ordinance, I move that section be closed.
All in favor of closing public input, say aye.
Aye.
So closed. Poll the council.
Councilwoman
Yes.
Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Zerkis?
Yes.
Councilwoman French-Cakamon?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have second reading of ordinance 1263-2018, again with public input. Keith?
Ordinance 1263-2018 is an ordinance to amend the code of the Borough of Mountainside extending limited parking on Mohawk Drive as set down in Schedule 4, subsection 7-3.6. So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
Any public input?
Just you gotta
You gotta
step
come
up and
give us
state your name.
and address. You need to come up and give us your name and address, and then we'll be glad to try and answer it.
My name is Liz Truman, and I'm at 355 Cherry Hill Road. So I don't know where Mohawk is.
Mohawk is, it runs parallel to Birch Hill with intersects Bridle
Okay.
Path and Hickory. The reason for the ordinance is the commuter that are parking or taking the bus are now creeping up and parking on some of the side streets. So they've been parking on Mohawk. The residents of Mohawk all signed a petition asking us to do this, and that's why we're doing it.
Okay, well, I have, actually, the reason I'm here is to address the issue of commuter parking. So is now the time, or should I come up later after?
It's not specifically to do with Mohawk.
Not to deal with Mohawk, to
And
deal
then
with the
at
whole
the
situation.
end, we have audience participation.
Okay.
That would probably be
All right, thank
appropriate
you.
then, sure. Any other public input?
Seeing no further public input, I move the section be closed.
All in favor of closing the public portion, say aye.
Aye.
So closed. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Zerkis?
Yes.
Councilwoman French-Cakamon?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading on ordinance 1263-2018 with no public input because it's first reading. Glenn?
1264, right?
Yes.
Is that what I said? I'm sorry, 1264-2018.
Bond ordinance to authorize the undertaking of various infrastructure improvements in, by, and for the Borough of Mountainside in the County of Union, State of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $900,000 to pay the cost thereof, to make a down payment, to authorize the issuance of bond anticipation notes in the anticipation of the issuance of such bonds.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Aldrin?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Streckman?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Yes.
We have a motion to approve a raffle application from the PTO of Benjamin Franklin School for an on-premise draw raffle. You have a motion, they want to make the
So moved.
motion, and a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed, so moved. Glenn, bills and claims,
Be it
please.
resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amount stated below, having been duly audited and found to be correct this 20th day of February 2018, the same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same. Total $421,185.21.
We have a motion to pay the
Second.
bills. We have a second. Poll the council, please.
Yes.
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 Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next we have council comments.
I have one. We have an 8th grade fundraiser coming up. The 8th graders will be playing a basketball game against our police officers and our firemen. It is next Wednesday, February 28th at 7:30 at the Deerfield School Gymnasium. We love for everybody to come out and support, well, the 8th graders or the police and firemen. Thank you.
Any other council comments? I have a couple. First of all, last month when I gave my annual address, I was very remiss in not recognizing 3 volunteer organizations which put in a lot of time and effort over the years. They're all volunteers, and they include the library board, who meets once a month and are responsible for the overseeing the operation of our library. We also have the Unified Planning Board and Board of Adjustment. They're responsible for overseeing any requests for variances and any site plans and subdivisions. When I was at the meeting, the reorganization meeting last month, there are a number of volunteers that have been on the Board of Adjustment in excess of 20 years. They're very dedicated. Sometimes they're here till past 11 o'clock hearing these applications. They're very, very dedicated. The third organization, I shouldn't say organization, but board that's volunteer is the Board of Health. Again, these are all volunteers that volunteer their time, and they oversee all issues dealing with the health of the residents of Mountainside. And I just want to commend them and thank them for their volunteerism this past year and also over the years. Many of the people on these boards have been on for a number of years. In addition, I have asked our police chief, Al Atanasio, to be reviewing, in light of the Parkland incident that happened in Florida, to review the policies and procedures for our emergency management plan for the Mountainside School District, the school, which is called the School Security Measure, the Union County-wide critical mitigation plan, and the Uniform State Memorandum and Agreement between education and law enforcement officials. I asked them to look at that with respect to all the schools that are in Mountainside, Deerfield, Beechwood, the Ark School, Our Lady of Lourdes School, and also the Primrose Academy over on Springfield Avenue. So he's going to be doing a review of that. I'm fairly confident that he's going to find that our policies and procedures are up to date, but I think based upon what's happened last week, this is a good time for us to review those and make sure that in fact we are up to date. That's all I have tonight. Next, we have audience participation. Now would be the time if you want to come up and tell us what you have to say about commuter parking.
Again, I'm Liz Truman I live at 355 Cherry Hill Road. I've lived there since 2000, and after like disastrous train service and delays from Summit, which has just been a mess for the last few years, I've started commuting via the bus about a year and a half ago. I applied for a parking permit last March. I've called a few times to find out where my status is on that list, and when I called a few weeks ago, I was told that I'm now number 4 online waiting for a parking spot. I mean, there's no real transparency to that list, so I have to just trust that there are no favors extended to anyone who doesn't know someone. I'm not really exactly an insider in this town. So, my question is, until I get a spot, where am I supposed to park? I sometimes I walk. It's 1.25 miles. Takes me about a half an hour. I'm not doing that at home at night. But I used to park on Hickory Lane, and now I guess I'm crowding my way into the other streets. But the thing is that, I don't have a choice. There's no place for me to park. If you want to discourage non-residents from parking in that area, maybe you can come up with some kind of solution where the only cars that can park there are Mountainside resident cars. Maybe we get a sticker, maybe we pay a certain amount to be able to do that. But there are no parking spots. I'm recently divorced. I used to get a ride. I have no one to give me a ride to the bus. And I think it's ridiculous that, there's no solution for somebody like me. I just would really like to know, 3 questions. How long do you anticipate I'm going to have to wait to get my spot, if you have any idea, because they can't give me any idea. I'm at the police station. No estimate, nothing. Number 2, where should I park in the meantime? I'd like to know specifically from any of you what you think I should do about that. And third, what solutions can you offer the residents? It's really not our fault that there aren't enough spots, and all that I want to do is go to work. So thank you very much.
Well, I think the answer to the first question, I don't really have an answer as to when you're going to, you've been on the waiting list for a while. I know that I'm not aware of anyone giving any favors to any insiders. It's a very strict list. We certainly, at least I have no knowledge of that. As far as additional parking, we are looking at trying to create some additional spots down by the library, and maybe even some at Borough Hall. That's a work in progress. I guess the only other place I would say that you could park at the pool, right? And that would be the only other place that I would say might be open, especially, in the winter. And there is a pathway that you could walk to the bus. So it's probably the same distance that you're walking if you were parking on Hickory.
Who keeps the line?
So if you park in the pool parking lot, you could, right, Jim? You could park there.
Yes. I'd have to cross 22 with my car.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, I just
That's the only
can't believe
solution I
that
can
it's such
offer you.
that it's such a nuisance for cars to be parked on a street. I mean, Mountainside residents should have an option that's closer to them than having to cross Route 22. One of the advantages of being in Mountainside is that you have the bus right there. I mean, it's far less expensive than the train. It's far, more reliable. I can't believe that the bus is more reliable than the train, but it is. But I have no place to park, and I just don't like the fact that I keep getting pushed farther and farther. I mean, I'm parking on Indian Trail now, so maybe at the next meeting, there'll be, you know, a motion to get that one closed off to the 4 commuters, you know? Anything
yeah,
that can be
we-
done will be appreciated, because it's not very, I don't think it's fair to the residents. So, thank you very
We are
much.
looking at trying to expand and get some more parking there. We know it's
Al, do you know how
difficult.
many people are online and how, for spots, you have any idea?
I don't know how many are on the active list, but Corinne maintains the list, and until a spot is vacated, all of the spots are filled.
Now, I know at one time there was out-of-town residents on the spots, or they all
There's a
been,
separate list of out-of-town residents,
But-
but residents go first.
are there out-of-town residents that currently have spots?
I don't know.
We check that, because it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be.
Bounced for-
Because
They're
my-
bounced for residents.
My understanding up until recently, when the economy got better, it wasn't really a problem. There was actually open spots. So there wasn't, you know, the last couple of years, things have gotten better. So, but there wasn't a real problem up until, seems like, last couple of years, so.
The issue is we only have so many spots to give out.
We're working on it, though. We're aware of
Your
it.
name, we'll double check and get
I
back.
think it's
to
a
you.
good idea to look at that list.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You don't have to be bashful.
Margaret Hanlon, 240 Beechwood Court. I wanted to know what's going on as far as the water main breaks. Perhaps there's already been a discussion about this at the borough level that I'm not aware of, but it seems like American Water, is it American New Jersey Water?
New Jersey American Water.
Thank you. We've had 2 breaks in the last 2 years on our little street. Tanager, up in Tanager, there's been a lot of issues with, and people without water for long periods of time. Actually, within, I'd say about 5 years, we've had 3 breaks, and our road is not very long. And it's not, in this day and age, it's like a third world country that we're living in. So have you had any dialogue with the water company? What is your role in relation to all of this? Is there any way to hold them accountable? Can they
This
replace?
is really the first time I'm hearing that we have a water main break problem.
Okay.
So I will certainly ask our superintendent of public works to look into it and get back to us as to why that may be and what steps we can take to try and improve it.
That would be wonderful.
I know they
because-
just recently started upgrading their
Central
whole
Avenue, right?
system in Mountainside. And now the gas company's coming in. So I know that they just finished upgrading a good portion of Mountainside. So
Okay.
I'll certainly have our superintendent take a
Okay.
look at it. And he's actually in the back. His name is Mr. Romack. So if you have any questions, you can, contact him, okay?
All right, thank you all very much.
Sure, no
Thank you.
problem.
Okay.
See, there's some other members of the public. Anyone else who are just here for entertainment tonight? I know we're very entertaining. Okay.
Seeing no further public participation, I move that section be closed.
I don't believe we have anything for exec tonight, is that correct?
I don't know if the committee wants to update council on contracts. Deanna, for communication committee?
Oh, yeah, maybe we should do that in
Do that tonight.
exec. Okay, let's go into exec. Can I have the little exec?
Thank you. It'll be short.
Done. Okay, whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain members to be discussed by the governing body, and whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss litigation, contracts, and personnel, which are matters where the exclusion of the public is permitted, whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matters discussed have been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matters shall be discussed in closed session upon adoption of the resolution, it's either contracts or personnel litigation. So we have a motion to go into exec.
So moved.
All in favor? We'll be in exec.